are Anka. Stay tuned for updated real news.
Hello Anka Daily News viewers. We continue to bring you the hottest developments from around the world. Almost 3 years into the war between Russia and Ukraine, we are witnessing a new phase in the conflicts. The tensions between the parties continue to leave deep scars not only on the battlefields but also on the economic and social fronts. The effects of this war are felt not only in the warring countries but also at the global level. As both Russia and Ukraine struggle to heal the deep wounds from the conflict, there is growing concern about the long-term consequences of this war. Today, we will focus on one of the most critical points of the war, the Kursk Nuclear Power Plant, one of Russia's most strategically important facilities. Located in western Russia and playing a vital role in the country's energy security, the Kursk Nuclear Power Plant has been on the world agenda with the recent explosions. These explosions, heard one after the other in the city of Kurchatov, where the plant is located, have caused great concern both locally and internationally. While there are many speculations about the causes of these explosions, there are more and more allegations that Russian partisans may be behind the incident. As is well known, following Russia's invasion of Ukraine, various resistance movements have emerged on Russian soil. These resistance groups aim to influence the course of the war by carrying out sabotage attempts against Russia's strategic points. A possible sabotage attempt against the Kursk nuclear power plant would not only threaten Russia's energy security, but could also lead to a serious regional and global crisis. International security circles are closely following the facts behind the explosions at this plant, which is of great importance for Russia's internal security and strategic infrastructure. The most important question that comes to mind at this point is whether these explosions were really carried out by Russian partisans. If these allegations are true, this event once again reveals how strong and organized the resistance inside Russia is. However, it is also crucial to learn more about the motivations behind such an attack, its goals and possible consequences. This is an issue that needs to be analyzed in depth in the context of Russia's internal dynamics and how it could affect the course of the war with Ukraine. Let us now take a closer look behind the scenes of these developments, the potential perpetrators, and its implications for the future of the Russia-Ukraine war. Before moving on to our report, here is a small reminder that we at Anka Daily News strive to bring you the latest developments in the Russia-Ukraine war. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss our daily reports and explanations. We also read all the comments you leave on our videos. Please continue to share your ideas about our content in the comments. Tell us what content you would like to see on Anka Daily News. Let's start if you're ready. Anka Daily News reports. In recent days, the Kursk region in western Russia has been hit by violent explosions that have caused an uproar both among the local population and internationally. The center of these explosions was the city of Kurchatov, where the strategically important Kursk nuclear power plant is located. Considering the impact of such events on the course of the war, it has become increasingly common to speculate that the developments in Kursk could be a new turning point in the course of the Russia-Ukraine conflict. The Kursk region has become a strategic front in Russia's war against Ukraine. In recent months, there has been a marked increase in the number of operations carried out by Ukrainian special forces and Russian partisans. These operations pose serious threats to Russia's strategic points and military infrastructure. The explosions near the Kursk Nuclear Power Plant are considered in this context. Following the explosions, there has been a significant increase in military activity and security measures in the region. Although the cause of the explosions is still unclear, it is believed that Russian partisans or Ukrainian special forces may be behind the incident. These groups, organized against Russia's invasion attempt, have recently become more active in Russia's interior regions. These recent incidents in the Kursk region once again show how organized and dangerous these groups can be and support Ukraine's resistance. The Kursk nuclear power plant is critical to Russia's energy security and nuclear infrastructure. Therefore, any vulnerability or sabotage attempts at the plant could threaten not only Russia's energy supply but also regional security. The effects of a serious incident at a nuclear plant have the potential to transcend regional borders and become an international crisis. In this context, the possible consequences and causes of the explosions heard in Kurchatov are being scrutinized with great care. These latest developments in Kursk raise a number of questions about Russia's internal security and the robustness of its military response to the war. The measures and steps Russia takes in response to such incidents could play an important role in determining the course of the war. In particular, if the campaign against Ukraine fails, the number and impact of such acts of sabotage may increase. The recent explosions in the Kursk region once again highlight the need for fundamental changes in Russia's internal security strategies and war tactics. Following the events in Kursk, military presence in the region has reportedly been increased and security measures have been maximized. Russian authorities launched wide-scale investigations after the explosions and put the region under strict control. However, fears that such incidents could happen again have caused deep concern among both the local population and the international community. The security of the Kursk nuclear power plant and the measures to be taken against possible sabotage attempts are critical to the challenges Russia faces in this war and how they will affect the course of the war. As Russia increasingly voices its nuclear threat, the world is drifting to the brink of a major nuclear war. Russian President Vladimir Putin's recent aggressive moves have alarmed the international community. Putin's threat to use strategic nuclear weapons has the potential to trigger not only a regional conflict but a global catastrophe. This has led to intensified diplomatic efforts around the world and serious discussions on the consequences of a possible nuclear war. Putin's dangerous game could be a harbinger of a crisis that threatens world peace. As a result, Russia's nuclear threats and the explosions in Kursk are causing great concern around the world. Putin's moves jeopardize international security, and the risk of nuclear war is becoming even more real. At this critical time, increased diplomatic efforts and global cooperation are essential to avert a potential catastrophe. What do you think? What does the explosion at the nuclear plant foreshadow? Could Russian saboteurs be behind these explosions? Will Putin be able to build Kursk defenses? Can the Russian army regain control of the region? How effective will this move by the Ukrainian army be? Let us know in the comments. We read and care about your opinions.